Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 205. Okay, so we are more or less restarting from where we left off, although we've just had these items delivered. We need to correct the recipe. We are after the glass fiber. And that looks like good luck that I have actually put the input where it needed to go, so I am happy about that. I could have used either of these two as well, it seems. And how much glass fiber are we actually going to get out of this? Or I think we're going to get 2 a second from each one that's actually active. 2 a second, that's 10. So we need 20, which would basically be a red belt. I've done that right. This is a speed 2. No, speed 1.5. Speed 1.5 takes 4 seconds. So that's 15 a minute times 1.5. 22 and a half by 4. 90 a minute, or 1.5 per machine per second, so it's basically 15. So actually a yellow belt would perhaps suffice, but I think I'll put a red belt in, because we're likely perhaps to speed these things up, if anything. I guess these guys are going to be sufficient. And naturally we want to change the drop position of every second one. That will be our glass coils. Over here, these guys have arrived now. Now you needed to actually be completely different. Molten tin, I think. Yes, molten tin. So what we're going to do, the nitrogen, good question what we're going to do with the nitrogen, I'm not sure. It's going to have to come up too, I think. I don't want it to have to go up any further. Nitrogen. Would this work better? And again, we have the... Oh, it's here though. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help unless I spread this out further. Which actually is not a bad idea. pipes as well. So the tin come on. What? No, don't get titanium pipes. Right. That's much better. Something like that. The nitrogen will probably end up having to come in the side over here, perhaps. Let's use a little bit of our trusty landfill. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a... Well, that does nitrogen, does several gases, actually. Is there one that's just nitrogen? No. Alright, fine. I'll copy this one. McMoo, Twitch01. Interesting. So... we don't need both these gases. I think it was the top one that was the nitrogen. Yes, so I probably need to get rid of the bottom one. The way this is feeding is not entirely ideal. Let's get rid of those. Well, I probably don't actually need this condition because we're only bringing in one gas. Now, nitrogen. Where are we actually going to feed the glass out from? Probably directly above, right? I probably want... something like that, so that we can do that. allow for a few of our fast splitters to go in there. Yes, interesting. This guy can have a filter to remove the tin ingots, and they need to be reprocessed into these guys. Maybe for now. Something like that. How many tin ingots do you need? It's probably not that many, right? 12. It's quite a few. Stack inserter, perhaps. And on this side, it's a nickel ingot. What's that? It's a tin ingot. Let's add tin ingots to this. That should be here momentarily. I have no more red belt. Never mind, we'll just use blue. Priority, input priority, yes, that's correct. No, right. Input priority from the bottom, that's what we want. And we need power. Right. You guys need power, you guys need power. Yes, you do a great job, actually. Your mates up here need the same treatment. Oh, and you guys also need some of that. I probably need to push this train to make a delivery. I do need this mechanism here as well. Oops. Now on the other side, just go up. We just need something like this, basically. And pipe. Oh, did I run out of... I must have... Okay, in that case... Ghost Reader has nothing. This is... What is it? Anti-Calio. Now we have something. Not sure where that train track was. That's missing, but hopefully the rest of these items are relatively easy to get. Heading to the ME. So this will be fairly close to the complete setup for our glass and the stuff to make the fiberglass boards. You must be pretty full at this point. Oh wow, you have a lot of sand in there. Not exactly what we needed, unless I tell it to fill in this one as well, which I probably should. I don't think this water is going to be particularly useful to me. What I could do is potentially move this stop over here. Oh, that's where the rail is. Okay. The reason that we might want to do that is so that I can finish off the loading and exiting platform down here. Clearly we don't have exactly what we want there at the moment. We're not going to get any product until we actually have nitrogen. Did we get... we should have... I know, we're still awaiting... We're still awaiting delivery, apparently. Are we? That's right. I forgot to... I disconnected the red wire, or the green wire, or... No, the red wire that went from here back over to here. From here to here. I remember doing that, and I haven't reconnected it, so it's... This device is not actually reading correctly at the moment. That should have been there, so we're going to get all this stuff again. Oh, never mind. Maybe... it's probably not going to work. Here we go. I could always tell it to refresh again. going to deliver a few things again, but that might not be as bad as what we had. Maybe I can do one more refresh. Stop worrying about that. So now, oh, these nitrogens are not going to flow properly because I have forgotten to have a pipe there. Oops. There. Don't need one at the top. How are we going this time? Right, when it delivers all of this, we'll have everything we need. Now, we don't need that one. We'll need to reattach green to here. Let's reattach red to there. Oh, okay, I didn't copy the priorities over. We're after the Q one, so that was the nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas. Actually, does that other one work? No, it does not. Okay. All right, so I think I have fixed that up. We've even had a delivery of the nitrogen. Fixed it up as in got us back to where we are. So that's another reason why perhaps I haven't delivered that just yet. There. So we have nitrogen. We're probably ordering more because we want 100k of it. So I don't know if I'm going to complain too much about that. I actually expect that there is no night. Oh, that is because in my fix up I haven't fixed this part yet. Huh. Okay. Right, there we go. Now, I am expecting... I'm expecting that you should be offset. Which I also didn't do when I rebuilt after that little crash. Testing my unreleased version of TSM. Never mind. Now, hopefully, this will enable the glass to clear. Oh, I see. Are you really done, are you? According to you, you are. better. Only 15 red belts. Not a lot, really. But I might as well get the machine to bring those. Now, I need to build my exit, one of these constructions. So I am going to need to remove the station. I think what I wanted to do was perhaps well, I could fill in all of this area. At least to the extent of this guy. Because we're going to want this at some point. I'd have to assume. I have blasting caps now, so it doesn't matter so much if I get rid of water. We can do that. Get rid of some of the excess landfill that's being held here. In fact, let's get rid of some more of my landfill. Not enough to really make a difference, unfortunately. Oh, they're taking landfill off me directly. That's interesting. Might almost... Well, I've got this collection, so if it clears that collection, that's probably fine. I have a similar thing up here. So this is sort of the setup that I am looking to put in place here so that I can finish this off, I think. An O, isn't it? Yes. So what I should do is probably copy that. Does that run in the same direction as this one? Looks like it. Not gonna work until we have a bit more landfill just where we need it. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze, so never mind. Something like that should do. You can go... you don't quite fit the way I want you to. Oh, yes you do. Unless I'm trying to avoid you going through there. Maybe that's what I want. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be outside Roboport range. So we should probably put a Roboport in. Somewhere like that. Still waiting for 15, are you? I kind of have the 15, so maybe I should just sort this out myself instead of waiting. Yes, this is the issue I was concerned about. We might do is go output. Oh no, that's not what I want. We'll see what happens once we have the glass actually running out. I don't know if there's a net consumption here or not, because what do? We take in 20 molten tin, we send out 2 tin ingots. I think that's a loop. Yes, from 12 we get 120, so after our initial injection we're not going to need this anymore, and in fact we are going to be returning the full amount back in, so I don't really want it continually supplying more. I just want the right amount in this loop, I guess. Do I actually make it a loop? Have this come round and just plug in? Seems like that could be a problem. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna run out, aren't you? And I don't have any of these guys. Alright, fine. Oh. This hasn't gone quite far enough. So we're going to have to... do that. Hopefully there's enough pieces in there to be able to do that. In fact, there don't appear to be. Right, fine. We will call this train one more time. Oh, it's going to deliver a whole lot of landfill. I was actually trying to get rid of the landfill. Not get more, but maybe I can fill this whole thing out so that extra landfill still get used. Presumably it has the means to collect that landfill. Okay, over here. I actually might have I think I put it this side originally. I might put it down this side, the output, which was also going to be red belt. And stack. I think I just used fast inserters originally, and that is probably sufficient. You can be drop near. That's what we want, and we also want to basically go like so. Getting even more of the... Just take it out of there. I think that works until it next refreshes. So, why did I do that? Okay, let's just put that away before we do anything more destructive. Okay. This should be sufficient to... get us glass fiber. How's power? Power is just sub 300 megawatts. Actually, there is one other thing that I want to do before we then go off and do titanium. And that is my solar power here. I believe I disconnected a whole bunch of it to take these guys offline, because at that point in time in the factory we were trying to what were we trying to do? We were trying to make sure that these guys would burn up some of the solid fuel, because we need some of the solid fuel to be burnt off due to the processes down below. It's how we're getting rid of excess. So now what we're trying to do is we're probably using most of this anyway, so we're probably trying to reduce the reliance on this, and so we can tolerate a greater amount of... Ooh, look at this. Glass, right. Now, what I want to do, it's just said this is complete, right? Yes. What I want to do is, in fact, remove this so it won't order anymore. And these guys need to probably become purple to... can't do it, unfortunately. That's a storage chest. Okay, how much stuff is there in here? There's a lot of landfill. How far does our... How far does this guy stretch? Not quite the whole way, but quite a long way across. So if... No, not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is that. Let's get rid of it. Don't need it in the trash. If I was to, like, copy and maybe... paint over a chunk more. we'd have a good chance of using all this stuff up. And then we could deconstruct that. And we can probably deconstruct all of that as well. Now, yes, as I was saying, so the solar panels, I think we're using some of these solar panels and we've deliberately disconnected others. Or have we? Why are these guys never getting charged? It looks like they should get charged, right? Accumulator charge, maximum. Curious why the accumulator charge is never accessed. Why doesn't it become a source that's providing energy at night? Here we go. No, that's the two, that's extras that are hooking in. These ones here, though, are not discharging. Maybe that's why there's some fixes. I guess it's not that important to me at the end of the day. We might just leave it alone. Are you full yet? You should actually be able to... Oh, we've got 11k in there. Guess that is quite a lot still. Do I have any of these? I do. But just in case, we'll give it another one. Now, what we really want over here is... Which direction are you going in? Going towards the east, so, well, obviously something straight out of the east should be perfectly fine. So what we want is something much like that. Pretty much exactly like that. Now, what we'll need is, I guess, oh, where am I? Just there. Okay, so what we'll need, you can go there. Seems something of a waste to convert to fast transport belt when we haven't been using it to this point. But I have some and don't have the other. Right, how does this work? Does it in fact work? Oh. I'm pretty sure you should have one of those stations in here. No? What about in there? Nothing. Oh, I picked it up. Okay. Well, I'm going to put it down again. Oh, we don't have a ghost reader either. Do I have a ghost reader? I do. Okay. And I need a red. Oh, hopefully they're in here. Not so far. I don't actually need that. Thornston Stanzico. Yes, you are loading up with stuff. Okay. I don't want more of the landfill, thank you. Now, right, that will be a request to stop being placed. This actually probably doesn't make sense. I really probably should just... if it doesn't get used, it should just go back in. That would make more sense as a loop, wouldn't it? I don't know. Okay, so from here, what we need is a green wire going to there and going to there. And that one says if the glass fiber is greater than 16,000. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, 16,000. Enabled. No, if it's less than 16,000. And this one is if the glass, that's lead plate, that's glass is less than 16,000. And this thing here is a change of name. I might make this the glass fiber. Glass fiber load. And this one will be glass load. Whoops. Glass plate load. Because that should more or less be the only thing that's down here. Now, you... a glass fiber. You glass plate. And we obviously don't have conditions or trains or anything else for this just yet. How did you get right in the way? They have nitrogen. What don't they have? Oh, I see. This is a little bit silly, isn't it? You actually should be one of them. Give us the best of both worlds. I obviously miscalculated the throughput here. Or something. Oh. Yes, it would appear we miscalculated the throughput. We're having no trouble clearing. You're having trouble actually getting enough. Got 21. Maybe I miscalculated these versus these as well. Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what. I think what I'll do is I'll do that. Oh, and these need to be glass. Down here will sort itself out. Not that one. Priorities. Do we have? No, we don't have any around that, and we don't have any around glass. Okay, we need some new ones. So U plus. Actually, you know what? We probably need the stations first. That will be 4 more supply stations. I have them. though. I don't think... Oh, there's one here. That's probably not the best location for it. This one is full. This is problematic. That's needed for advanced modules. Here? I don't know, but I think I'm going to have to call it here, and we will have to work out how we're going to do this in the next episode. So yeah, I think I need the corner pieces, and this one won't have it. So do another one of these. I'll probably have to put it up there. Probably worth it. Anyway, we'll think about that in the next episode. So thanks for joining me for this one. Look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.